Boston's TD Garden turned into a sea of red light on a night that neither Tame Impala nor BLACKPINK fans will soon forget. In the middle of a tour that has been running since last fall in support of the Deadbeat album, Kevin Parker delivered a massive surprise by bringing Jennie on stage to perform Dracula Remix live together for the very first time. The night turned vampiric when Jennie emerged wearing a black, Gothic-inspired dress as red lights bathed the stage. Her appearance instantly sent the packed crowd into screams of excitement, a moment fans had been anticipating ever since the remix dropped earlier in the year. Rolling Stone. Before the song began, Parker had already hinted to the audience that the night would be something special. He teased at the beginning of the show that it was going to be a special night, without giving away the surprise that was about to follow. His words turned out to be no idle tease. When Jennie finally stepped to the center of the stage, the two launched straight into the song, circling around Tame Impala's stage together and creating a stage chemistry so strong it became an instant talking point across social media within hours. The drama peaked further when red confetti burst over the crowd during the second verse, sealing the moment as one of the most iconic highlights of the entire Deadbeat tour run. Rolling Stone. What made the moment feel so historic wasn't just the elaborate staging, but the fact that this was truly the first time the two had ever performed the track together live. While the band had played the track live before and Jennie had incorporated it into her own solo sets, this marked the first time that Jennie and Tame Impala performed it together on stage. Once the song ended, Parker didn't hide his admiration. He called her a legend as they rapped the song, a short but weighty compliment that fans immediately captured and shared across multiple platforms in various clips. Rolling Stone, Rolling Stone. The story behind Jennie and Kevin Parker's collaboration actually began well before this stage moment in Boston. The two were first linked after Parker was spotted wearing official Jennie merchandise at the 2026 Grammy Awards on February 1st, a night that was also a win for Parker, as he took home a Grammy for Best Dance/Electronic Recording for End of Summer. Not long after, rumors of a collaboration began to spread in a rather unique way. Tame Impala began teasing the collaboration by editing the Dracula music video's YouTube description, replacing Kevin Parker's name with Jennie's in one of the song's lines. These small hints were enough to send fans into a frenzy of speculation until the collaboration was finally announced officially. Billboard Wikipedia. The remix was officially announced on February 3rd and released on February 6, 2026. Dracula itself wasn't a brand new song, but rather part of Kevin Parker's fifth album, Deadbeat, which was first shared as the third single from the album, officially released last October. The remix version featuring Jennie offered a fresh touch without altering the essence of the original track. For the most part, the remix stays loyal to the original, but now introduces Jennie's soft, captivating vocal style about halfway through. Far from a simple vocal add-on, Jennie's contribution to the remix truly brought a new dimension to the song. The remix keeps the nightclub-ready instrumental that defines the original, while opening up space for a feminine counterpoint that fills out the song's narrative and sonic world in a way the original only hinted at. Jennie even contributed a small but memorable lyrical change, swapping the name Kevin for her own in one part of the song, a personal touch that added to the uniqueness of this remix version. Wikipedia +3. Since its release, the song quickly shot up to become one of the biggest hits of the year for both artists. Since its release, the song has earned both Tame Impala and Jennie their first top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100, while also becoming Tame Impala's first song to reach the top 10 of the Billboard Global 200. The achievement feels especially significant given Tame Impala's long career trajectory. Despite Parker's numerous Grammy, ARIA, APRA, and Brit Award wins, along with widespread praise from fellow artists, critics, and fans worldwide, Tame Impala didn't score a Hot 100 hit until 2025. The collaboration with Jennie became an additional milestone, further cementing Parker's foothold in the mainstream pop world. The remix's popularity is also reflected in global streaming data. According to Luminate's mid-year music report, the song is one of the year's most streamed tracks in the world, with nearly 1 billion global on-demand audio streams. Beyond music streaming platforms, the song also sparked its own wave of momentum on social media. The remix spurred a viral trend on TikTok, with 1.3 million videos using the sound. The trend even drew in other musicians eager to take part. In May, Parker and Dua Lipa took part in the trend after she joined Tame Impala at their show in London, adding to the list of spontaneous collaborations born out of the remix's popularity. Rolling Stone +2. For Jennie, the Boston stage moment is part of a career currently at its peak of visibility this year. The Dracula remix marked her first solo release since unveiling her debut album, Ruby, in March 2025, an album that debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200 and spawned a number of Billboard Hot 100 entries, including XRL featuring Doekiai and Like Jennie. Her collaboration with Tame Impala wasn't merely a commercial decision either. It feels natural given a surprising shared background between the two artists. Jennie was born in South Korea but raised in New Zealand, the neighbor and close buddy of Australia, Parker's homeland. An interesting fact that makes this cross-genre collaboration feel more personal than a mere pairing for popularity's sake. Billboard +2. This Boston stage moment also arrives amid an incredibly packed schedule for Jennie throughout this summer's festival season. Beyond being a surprise guest on Tame Impala's tour, she has also taken on a number of headline performances at major European festivals, including headline sets in Poland and Madrid, rounding out a global schedule that underscores her position not just as a member of BLACKPINK, but as a solo artist with an increasingly strong cross-genre appeal. The combination of her identity as a global K-pop star with her ability to collaborate naturally with indie rock musicians like Kevin Parker shows just how flexible Jennie's position in the music industry has become, bridging two very different musical worlds without it ever feeling forced. Fan reactions were equally enthusiastic once clips of the performance began circulating widely across platforms. Many praised the meticulous production details, from the dramatic red lighting and Jennie's gothic costume to the burst of red confetti that capped off the moment perfectly. Beyond the visual spectacle, Jennie's commanding stage presence and natural chemistry with Parker became the central focus of countless fan comments. Many called it one of the most memorable live collaborations of the year, not just for its musical quality, but for the theatrical atmosphere built throughout that brief yet impactful performance. With commercial success continuing to build, a viral trend still going strong, and now a historic stage moment in Boston added to the mix, Dracula Remix looks set to remain one of the most talked about cross-genre musical moments of the year. Whether for Kevin Parker, currently enjoying Tame Impala's peak mainstream popularity, or for Jennie, continuing to expand her musical reach beyond BLACKPINK, this collaboration proves that the line between psychedelic rock and K-pop can be bridged in a way that feels both natural and full of surprises, just as thousands of concertgoers witnessed firsthand at TD Garden that night.